Good evening, everyone. My name is Shekinah Williams, and this is my technique demonstration video for this assignment. So, the technique that I want to discuss is, in some sense, I guess, considered like a non-traditional technique. And I think the reason why I will call it that is because it's not something that is taught in our courses, but something more so that might be a cultural or religious um, standpoint for a person. So the technique that I want to discuss is praying. So I am a Christian, and we gather on Sundays at church, basically just to gather in the house of the Lord as saints and just praise God and fellowship with one another. And I think with my faith and my culture, one of the techniques that I've developed is utilizing a Bible app on my phone, which allows me to receive daily words from the Bible and also to work on different plans of my life at any point, whether it's weekly or just things that are going on. I just go to my app on the phone and then I plug in, let's say it's about faith or trust or attachment or things like that. Just type in the word and it pulls up a plan or activity or things to just kind of get me through whatever it is that I'm feeling at that time. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly on my cell phone what this app looks like and how I utilize it. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Probably not. It's like definitely a glare. But it's called YouVersion Bible app. And with this app, like I said, I'm able to receive daily words of encouragement, whether they're in poems or whether they're direct verses from the Bible or just sayings from different peoples of different walks of life. It can be a thing about encouragement, love, meditation, family, heartbreak, dating, anything, whether you want the biblical standpoint of it or you want to look into any type of anyone that may have experienced it. So this gives you like that religious aspect of what it is that you're going through as well as tying it to present day and how you're feeling now. Um, another way that I think that this technique is helpful for me is I also keep kind of like a journal, I should say. In church on Sundays, I take notes of whoever's preaching for that sermon, and then I also jot down little scriptures that I would like to read. That I think might pertain to what I'm going through at the time, or something I might be interested in learning more about. Um, so this is like my little handy dandy book that I also carry around that I think that would be a great technique when utilizing prayer and even meditation. Maybe I also take about 15-20 minutes out of my morning routine to just thank God for just waking me up this morning and being able to develop in my day and just praying that everyone stays safe. So I think with this non-traditional technique, I think it would also be helpful when working with our clients, to understand if this is a technique that they use, um, how it's used, how we can assist them in being comfortable sharing it with us because everyone has a different type of religious background. And this technique, even though it's a non-traditional one, is very, very helpful to some people and gets them through a lot of mental health challenges that they're experiencing. Um, so again, I'm also going to demonstrate in my video how I utilize these techniques. So with the Bible app on my phone, I receive my daily words of encouragement from the Bible or from other persons. And then I also keep a journal kind of listing the sermons that I've heard for this week. Another part of this technique that I'm also going to write in the written part is I also keep a list of things that I want to have accomplished within, let's say, a couple of months or a year, depending on what it is. I write it down. So if it's I want to finish my master's degree in 3 years and then be licensed less than 6 months after that, I jot it down. And then as I go through, I check off everything that I've accomplished and then I create a new list. And for me, it's just symbolizing the fact that it's in here. I pray on it and I really, take that approach in also building that trust with myself to make sure that, I do follow, things that I do want to get accomplished. So that is it for me. That's one of the demonstration techniques. So I'm also going to, like I said, write down the things in the written assignment as to how you can utilize this technique. Another thing is this is also good for self-care. For me, if I'm having a stressful week, whether it's at work, at home, or with my school assignments, I always make sure to utilize this to, have that one-on-one with God to kind of like bring me back and push me forward as to whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish. So again, so that's my demonstration technique video for this week, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. Have a good night.